Which I appreciate that, being so easy. Let's see. Ooh, a bangle. How stylish. Guess I will take the spinel. Okay. You ready to book it, everyone? I sure am. The door shut. Are you ready for the... Now I'm trapped in here. Are you ready for the greatest locking mechanism ever? Now it's open. But the suits of armor have come to life and are in hot pursuit. Shit! Oh, I got out of there. Thanks for the long wind-up, suckers. Hehehehe. What a bunch of... Oh, God! I was gonna say chumps. And that guy died. Ah, pfft. I mean, I disagree with that one on principle, but, you know. What are you gonna do? They also very slyly set one more up there that you can't avoid simply by going around the other way. Because that gate they decided to lock off. Friggin' suits of armor. I like how her thoughts are also said like Ashley. Huh? Wait a sec. Now I can turn this thing. Turn the thing? I will turn the thing. And I believe that's it for the Ashley section. If not a small... Okay, yeah, there's a small... like little bonus room where I get 3,000 bucks, but you know. I think we're pretty much done. Come on. You unlocked it. Yep, and that's it.
Leon!
Ashley! You did good.
You want to not be an idiot in the future?
Don't worry about it. Come on, let's move on.
You should worry about it. You were an idiot. Yes, I will save. Why not? Okay, now, you've received some items from Ashley. Yes, I did. Thank you very much, Ashley. I might as well... People should know why I'm doing that. I might as well... People who know the game know why I'm doing that. Use that with the 2 herbs. That might be a waste, but eh.
What a touching moment we have here.
All spoiled thanks to your interruption. Why don't you do us all a favor and leave before the audience gets pissed off?
Ooh.
You're nothing but
Why don't you do us a favor and leave?
Script, so don't get too carried away.
Ooh.
Your biggest
Extra in the script.
over.
I don't ever remember
Scene's
what
over.
part of your crappy script.
Where
The crappy script.
Why don't you show me what they
Oh, he's a
do
first-class scriptwriter.
through your own
Fuck this dialogue. It's hilarious. The audience is getting bored. Well, your scene is over. I don't remember being a part of your crappy script. I'll show you a first-class script. It's like, shut up, both of you. Now, what the game would have you do is go down that hallway, which leads to... If we check real quick. Progress. That absolutely... Oh, yeah, that leads to progress. What I would have us do is go back to that room. Because we now have Ashley. I mean, yeah, going back to that room is definitely what we should do. Okay. Yep. Come along, Ashley, dear. Poor Lewis. Well, if the people dissolving somehow didn't scar you, that sure as hell will. I think I said come along, Lewis. Come along, Ashley. I also think they put enemies in our way. Because it can't be too easy. Because if you're going back at this point, you know what you're doing. Yeah, see? These guys didn't have to be here, but they are. Because the game knew exactly what we were doing. Unfortunately for them, I have a mine thrower. Anyone? Okay, no one's that way. Ah! Yo! Unfortunately, he has a helmet, which is protection from all suplexes. Helmet equals plus 20 protection against suplex. You'd be wise to remember that if you ever find yourself in a suplexing situation. I'll just wear a helmet. There is the science that now all that force of the suplex is going into the helmet, which you are also landing on, along with, you know, the floor. But, the helmet just absorbs most of the blow, is the point. Which I think everyone knew, I just needed to reassure myself of more than anything else. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I assumed people were back there because I heard ramblings of cultists. Which way? Can't remember. Yeah, it is that way. Alright. Now then, Ashley, you're going to help me get the best loot in the game. Or, alright, let me do the bit first. Now we can piggyback. Up you go. Ta-da! Now then. Money's always good. Ooh, red herb, that's pretty good. I'll take that. Hey, a nice perfume, an elegant perfume bottle. Silly me, it's not nice, it's elegant. You can come with me. Now, the piece de resistance. Yes, it's glorious. Look at it. Look at its power. The broken butterfly. That's my handgun. Yes. This will make anyone's day. And how. Tasty, tasty HD broken butterfly. Technically, there's another Magnum in the game called the Killer 7, which is a reference to a Capcom game that came out around the same time as this. Made by Suda51, that's actually quite interesting. And I kind of wish they would do an HD remake of, or at least put it on one of the fucking stores. Maybe they have and I just missed it. But to the best of my knowledge, they have not, and it's always irked me. But my point is, the Killer 7, I personally think, isn't quite as good as the Broken Butterfly. It's faster as a Magnum, but weaker. There's also, if you meet certain requirements after beating the game on like a New Game Plus mode or not New Game Plus, but yeah, that's gone now. But Mercenaries mode. If you meet certain requirements in Mercenaries mode, you get the hand cannon, which is the most powerful Magnum in the entire game. But now that we have our more than free Magnum, and I say that, Ashley's footprints are also making noise. Made me think I was being pursued by somebody. Alrighty then. This is worth saving for. And I have my Magnum now, so it's justifiable that I save. Magnum and a ton of loot. I really should have stopped by that merchant and sold some of that loot. But hey. We need to stumble into this Dark Souls level. That doesn't make any sense, but hey, whatever. None of that makes any sense. We're just gonna ignore that this is in the castle and that there's a bit of molten lava there. Yeah, let's just keep going. Welcome to the Dark Souls level. I don't know why it's accidentally in Resident Evil 4, but here it is. This is just a room in the castle. That makes perfect sense, right? Good old RE4. And yes, I am reading ahead in the script. I will thank you to shut the hell up about it. Makes the game easier. And this stage is kind of an ass. Well, this room is kind of an ass, so I need all the help I can get. Yo! Yeah, tonally, I don't know what they were thinking with this room. So, the problem with this room, other than, you know, the lava and the dragons and the everything, is that guys will continuously spawn into this room. And I do mean continuously. I do not believe they ever truly end. This guy, however, is probably the biggest ass-ache. Provided you kill him quickly enough, he's not an issue. But if you let him linger, the guys start to pile up behind you, and he moves back and forth, and it's just a whole big thing. See? Guys behind me. And I got the lion ornament, remember? We're still doing that. Still going after this weird door key lock thing. Which I said they don't have since, you know, they used a cannon and everything to open the door. But then they turn around and have. Doesn't that seem odd? It seems odd to me. They had this cannon, which blew open the door. And then they... Isn't there supposed to be another chest? And then they, have this entire bit where you have to get swords to open a door, but the swords are in the room, and the puzzle's ridiculously easy. And I'm like, okay, so they're kicking this notion in the head. And then no, immediately they turn around and have this lion, snake, and goat ornament to get past a thing puzzle. And in the middle of that, we had this thing where we had to get moon pendants in a hedge maze. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Ashley, duck! Oh, damn, she does not duck. This would be a time to kill her. I'm not gonna do it. Do you duck now? Yeah, now she ducks. Oh, she's with me again. Fair enough. Does she just not duck if she's not with me? No. I don't know what that was about then. Anyways, time for a minecart ride. So how's your week been, Ashley? Fun story. They didn't actually model that. They just flipped that animation from the last room. Also, regarding this floor, I don't think we're ever going to get a good... Maybe if we look at Ashley's feet. Where the... Wait. Alright, stay there. I want to show this off. So, you see how the floor is really shiny and actually kind of reflective? What they did was they made the actual layer of this floor just opaque. So this is not a solid object on the floor. The floor is sort of translucent, and below us is a room that was mirrored and flipped, which is why Ashley does not have a reflection, but other things do. And that's how they made that, with the graphical limitations of the PS2 and GameCube era. They put another room underneath this floor and just made it translucent. Also, I think showing off... You wouldn't see the pots, but you don't see them anyway. The whole reason you see this is because of the torches, which is a nice effect, but we all know how they did that now. Whereas those pots would also not have shown up were they in a position to show up, because they're interactable objects. The torches and this wall are not interactable, so they're allowed to be mirrored and flipped. And now, after all that, we're back here. Ready to insert the pieces. There's Mr. Goat. Here comes Mr. Snake. Nope, Mr. Lion. I don't know why I decided to pick him. I sort of just assumed that the snake would be the second one there. Now here's Mr. Snake. So I think I talked about this in the audio that got lost and I had to do in post. Every chimera I've seen depicted in fiction, and if I have gone over this, I apologize. It's always just had goat hooves. Well, that's not entirely. In the original myth revolving around the chimera, concerning the chimera, it's always just had hooves. You know, and if it did have a goat head, it was always, like, right next to the lion head. It was never coming out of its back like that. But a lot of times I see when somebody, you know, in a video game wants to depict a chimera, or in a movie or something, they immediately go for the goat, like, sprouting out of it in some way. Well, now we have to go and get that, don't we? Good thing I came up here. Hey. You gotta stop hiding money behind your face there, bro. It's getting a little too obvious. Just a touch obvious. Hey, nice. I believe that'll go with the crown. Yay. I gotta get to a merchant. I have a ton of shit to sell him. Bangle, perfume bottle, Illuminado's heart. Oh, hey, another minecart section. Of course! Let's whisk us away. Away we go, and now it's been reversed. And the same effect is going down with the floor. Yeah, see? That pot is not reflected. Because the room below it would have to have a pot that we could interact with, and there's no way to get rid of the pot's reflection unless we destroy it. Which we obviously wouldn't be able to do, since we can't get into the room that's below us. But still, it is a cool workaround, creating a very nice effect. There's no real way to prove what I'm saying outside of the pots, but I hope that's good enough. Oh, I remember this place. If memory serves, there's a merchant in here. Yes, there is. Hello, Mr. Merchant. Thanks for leaving this $1,000 just laying around. And this handgun ammo. Well, you don't sell that anyways, so. What do I know? Welcome.
Got some rare thing. What are you selling?
I've got quite the things to sell you, good sir. You're gonna get this freaking bottle, which I'm pretty sure can't be used with anything. You're gonna get this pendant. Gonna get this goddamn bangle. And gonna get 4 velvet blues for a good 10k. And you're gonna get 6 spinels for a good 12k. And then I'm gonna spend it all tuning shit up. Ooh. Haha. What's the rifle got? Upgrade the reload speed, why not? And the capacity, to be perfectly fair. You know what? Firepower too. Now, I've done the homework. I can look for the awesomeness. Yes. Yes. That's a must. Ah, it's so tasty. And I think I'll get one of these. I'll save the capacity, the reload speed. Because Magnum ammo is rare and precious, so when I'm out of it, if I upgrade the capacity, bam, free Magnum ammo. Ah! Los Illuminatos Trump! That is exactly what that picture is. I want that hanging in my house one day. That is fantastically bad. Ah, splendid. I think I'll go this way first. Well, you're a cheery sod, aren't you? Lighten up. It's a party. Enjoy yourself. I'll take that. Which actually, I think... I also think Ashley's health is maybe one more yellow herb. But for the most part, it's good. So this is a bit petty, if you ask me, the picture of Lewis on the dartboard, but whatever. As you may have heard, Lewis Serra has been disposed of by Lord Sadler. The sample is back where it belongs. I had hoped that the whole matter could be resolved without troubling the Lord. However, as long as the sample is safe, we can all rejoice, for our time is nearly at hand. Now that the sample is back in our safe hands, it'll be a bit more difficult for the troublesome woman to get it. In light of all of this, it's unfortunate that Sarah had to go. Like us, he would have had a bright future if only he had shown more faith in our beliefs, him being a local and all. As for the other two Americans, the Lord has left the matter in our hands. We must not disappoint the Lord. We shall capture Ashley and take her to the Lord and dispose of the American agent.